For those who are watching the replay, I'm trying to find some music to play. I didn't want the replay to be totally like no one talking, explaining what's going on. This video is about my handbags, my handmade, hand-sewn handbags, and the reason why I created these handbags. And it's a simple reason. It makes me feel good. That's the first one. So let's see. Better turn this down so I don't get a copyright strike or anything like that. I think I might put some reggae music on. That's what I'll do. Let's see. And then I'll plan on like what I'm gonna do is show you the handbags that are in process, and then I'm gonna start working on the handbag and finishing the one that I am working on for Real Dear Sweet Soul by Sonia. Thank you, Sonia, for showing an interest in this specific bag. So when it plays back, you'll be able to hear all this. Um, if you're live, then you missed that part of it. You can always play it back. I'm just trying to find some music first. Let's see. Because music brings the people together, as Madonna says. Let's see. Copyright free reggae. Reggae. Does anybody listen to reggae anymore? I listen to all kinds of music. Just depends on what mood I'm in. You know. Lately, I've been liking a lot of R&B and female rap. So let's see. All right, here we go. It's 1 hour of this free dub reggae. Bypass the commercials. Hey, the lighting's not so bad in here. That's great because I've got all the lights on. I got the natural sunlight, and I got the light above me, and then the light over on the other side. I might want to turn on the main light though. I guess we'll be all right for now. Hello to people that are watching. See, I'm gonna try to find some reggae music to play in the background. It's copyright free. I'm gonna be showing you. Bye bye to people that are following, watching. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I might just like go ahead and, hi, one person. Oh, that's nice. I like that. It's gonna be nice. I shouldn't move too much because then it gets dark. So I want to show you all what I've been working on as far as handbags, upcycled, recycled, hand sewn handbags, original designs. And I'm gonna tell you why I like creating them. So there's one main reason is because they make me feel good. We'll show you the first one, and I'll tell you the materials that are used. So I'll just do this until. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'll just show you these, and then bring them back one by one, and then talk about them. I'm just going to show them to you. See how much more people that come by. I still need to paint the other side of this cross, but the number 1111, yeah. And then here's the other side I still need to finish. And then on the inside, there's the paper beads that I've created that I'm gonna use to finish it. Let's see if I can find it. They're all in strings here. And these are paper beads I made, and I wore them as a necklace, but then the beads fell off the necklace. Yeah, let's see if we can do this here. Oh, you can see that pretty well. So if you guys aren't familiar with what paper beads are, check out my past tutorials on here. My paper bead tutorials, I show exactly how to make them. There's so many ways to do it, but I have my own specific way of doing it. But anyway, there are paper beads in there because I'm going to be continuing to put paper beads on this to finish it, as well as many other things that I would like to do with it. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about why I decided to create this bag and what inspired me. I was living at a women's shelter back in 2024, and I was able to acquire all kinds of different clothing items for free. Inside of the dorm part that I was living in, there's a table, and it's shared by both all dorms or whatever sectors of the shelter. There's a table right there, and it has people would put free stuff on that table. So the 1111 here. I don't want to burn it because I have an incense going. The 1111 here, it was a T-shirt. It started off as a T-shirt, and I liked it. I wore the T-shirt, but then I don't really do so well with white. I can get white really dirty easily, and I don't like the way white looks when it's dirty. So I decided to use this fabric from that T-shirt into a bag, and this isn't the only bag that has this T-shirt. I cut out this part of the T-shirt. I liked that, and then there's the other part of the T-shirt on another bag that I'm going to show you guys about. Show it to you. But I like how this is turning out so far. I want to do more paper beading on it. I want to put a handle on it, of course. I want to be able to finish this part of the cross on it. And the cross reminds me of the Trinity. That's what it is. It's just a Trinity. You could say Maiden, Mother, and Crone. You could say the Son, the Father, and the Holy Ghost. It's all pretty much the same kind of idea of how things work on this planet, Earth. So I'm really liking how this one's turning out. So I'm going to show you the next one. And oh, by the way, let me finish. Part of this used to be a white pair of jean shorts, and they were a little stained. You see that? I washed them, but the stain didn't come out. So I might just keep the stain in there. You know what I mean? It looks pretty cool, I think. Hello, 3 people that are watching. But yeah, appreciate you for coming here. Thank you. 6 people. Hey, the more the merrier. But yeah, this originally started off as a pair of shorts. They were white shorts, and it had this really groovy pattern on it. You see what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah. Hi, how's it going? How's it going, Jessica Beasley, 2024? But yeah, I got this fabric, like I was saying, from the women's shelter I was staying in. This is some of it, this right here. And also, yeah, I'm doing good. How about you? And then also, what I wanted to talk about too about this bag was what? Okay, so that's the white jean fabric it came from. And then what was the other thing I was going to say about this bag? I don't even remember, guys. But this is another bag that I'm trying to finish up. And it's coming along. So I'm really, really stoked about it. I just wanted to give you guys a little origin of where the materials come from. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say about this bag is that the yarn on here, it's from also donated from this really wonderful artist. She did a lot of costume type of art, and she gave away a lot of her yarn. And this is some of the yarn that she gave away. It's really soft and fuzzy. I love it. And then I decided to I got really creative on the back with scrunching the yarn up to give it kind of a shrubbery effect. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this bag, and it is really cool. A lot of times I work on several bags at once because one bag will run out of materials, so then I have to wait until I find the materials, whether it be purchased materials or materials that I find on my walks. Trust me, I find a lot of interesting things on my walks that I can incorporate into my art, and it's really, really just fun seeing how I can fit these found objects and materials into the art that I'm doing currently. DIY projects fan. So yeah, I love this. I love doing this. I've been doing this. I've been creating like this with recycled fabrics and found objects for over 20 years now. And it just, I love it. I love it. It makes me feel good because one, I'm taking something that people would consider to be trash and turning it into a work of art. And that's number one. That's all I got to say about that. So here's the other one that I'm currently working on too. It's the Mario Brothers bag. I was waiting to get a zipper to finish this, and I've shown this bag on this channel before. And I was waiting, here's a zipper that's going to fit on there, but I was waiting to also be able to get something that I can emphasize the psychedelic stripes around silhouette in his body, and I wanted to be able to come in there and make maybe not change the blue in that. Yeah, it's me, Mario. Yeah, I loved it because okay, so the origins. So on the back, I got like amanita mushrooms on there that I made myself out of recycled fabrics and attached them on. I want to make some more of them on there, like cover the whole back of it with those. Uh, and so let me tell you the origins of this bag. When I was homeless and I used to go to this one place that clothing, I found they had like a big barrel with tons of clothing and you just got to dive in there. I waited for everybody to get away because it's kind of like mad crazy shirts and boots flying and all that. So I wait till everybody gets out of the way. And then what do I see? This Mario shirt. And that was like the only thing that was left. It looked anyway interesting. I was initially trying to find something for me to wear, but then I saw the Mario t-shirt and it's a kid's t-shirt. And I'm like, is anybody going to claim this? I don't think so. So I claimed it. And with all of my fabrics that I find, I wash them really well in a washing machine and I dry them in the dryer that I have. Just letting you guys know when you buy these, it's going to be clean. Even though it's recycled fabrics, it's not going to be dirty and smelling musty or smelling like piss or whatever. But I just want to assure you that it's going to be nice. On the inside, I lined this bag. So I'm going to see if I can turn it inside out. So that way, if you wanted to, you could be a reversible bag if you wanted it to be. You know, if you didn't want Mario out right away, there's this side of the bag, which I like. It's a really fuzzy sweater material. It feels really nice. Yeah, it feels really nice. And then look, I've got a button on this side that I made, but I don't know. Let's see if it'll button up. Yeah, it'll button up to close on this side. So if you didn't want to wear the Mario, you didn't want Mario to come out to play in the amanita mushrooms, you could turn it inside out. It's reversible. But yeah, this fabric I also got for free when I was digging in that huge bucket full of clothes. And what lo and behold, I got this really nice sweater fabric. I mean, not fabric, but it started off as a kid's sweater. And so I grabbed it. So, but yeah, that's the Mario one. It does make me smile because my son like video games a lot, and then that brings back memories of when Atari was really pumping and bumping in the 80s and everybody was excited. You know, I like it. But this is another one of the bags that I'm working on. Also, the fringe on here, as you see, it's the same fabric as with the sweater that lines this bag. But what I want to do is I ran out of fabric from that sweater to line this bag, so I need to finish. To put the fringe on here. So I want to get more fringe going on here to fill it out before it can be completely finished. What I have done recently with this Mario bag is this. A really kind neighbor gave me a bunch of glitter glue. And you see how it's glittery kind of, where it's the gold part of it and also the red part. Yep. So, by the way, all of these bags that I create will be for sale once they're completed. One bag, the last one that I'm going to show you, is the one I'll be working on during this live stream. I mean, depending on how long they'll let me do a live stream. But I want to do some sewing on this live stream and just shooting the breeze. You know what I mean? So this is another bag I've been working on, my Barbie bag. And look how it's cursive written. I cursive wrote Barbie on the handle. And then I put a, let's see, yep, on this side too, continues right there. I'm a Barbie girl. The story behind this is that when I was homeless living in the shelter, I went for a walk and I went downtown. And on the side of this building, there's a stack of clothing uh, placed there, like it was placed there for homeless people. Let me stand up and I can model it while I'm talking. And so I really liked the sheet that was on top of there. It was this Barbie sheet, and it made my day. I don't think I was having that great of a day, and when I saw it, it brightened me up. And so this is made from a Barbie sheet, fitted sheet. The top part of the handle is made from a upcycled sweater that I was given when I went to the place where you can get free clothes and food. That's the handle. And the handle is very sturdy but soft. See how it sits on my shoulder like so. But what I really want to do with this bag is to make it more embellished. I want to I want to get a hold of some of a Barbie head. You know, those old school Barbie heads, and then I incorporate that into the mix, and I think then it'll be done. So, I mean, feel free to donate to this channel through my Cash App. My Cash App is Darkmoon Doll, and so in exchange for your donation, I can create a one of a kind piece of artwork for you. I can also create a video based on a topic of your choosing as well. Um, with the money, I can purchase more art supplies as well to finish all these projects that I'm working on. Let me have something to drink. I hope you guys are having a good day. And whenever you join me, whether it's live or after the fact, I'm still saying brightest blessings to you. I hope you guys find this video, this live stream, to be very inspiring and help you to unleash your creative powers, your creative energy, your gift, your God given gift, your gift passed on to you from your ancestors. If you have an interest and passion for art, it's no coincidence. It probably runs in your family somewhere. There's probably an artist somewhere in your family that you never met. So I'm drinking a combination of shaga mushroom tea powder in my tea, and I put a sprig of lavender in there, and also it was wild harvested lavender, wild, and I also have some black tea in there. It's a pretty good combination. So top of the morning to you, or evening, afternoon. I'm not Irish. I like I like that. I like how it sounds. All right. So next, we got this one. Graffiti the little black kid graffiti guy bag. Let me step back a little bit because it seems like you can see me better when I step back. I love this one a lot. And even though it's big, it's not that heavy either. And I think I was able to acquire a zipper for this baby. Uh, I still have a little bit more to do on this, but yeah, I'm really loving it. One thing I recently did on this, because when I talked about acquiring the glitter glue from a really kind neighbor, look at that. I painted the hat with the glitter, not glitter glue paint, I guess you call it. I'm loving how that turned out. It's making it a little more magical, and I really like graffiti artists, the ones that like get out there and make these really beautiful designs. Um, so the story behind this bag is this. I might as well just stand up while I talk. Let me bring the cameras closer. Put that down there. So basically, what I want to say about this, can you see me, guys? This guy, I was walking to go to, I think, the store with my son, and I saw this guy with a shirt on. This is from this shirt. And I was like, wow, that's a nice shirt. And he said, thank you. And so on the way back from my errand to the store, the guy takes his shirt off and just gives it to me. Here, this is for you. And it was a white dude, shaved head. Um, so, I mean, that was, I don't, hey, divine intervention, gifts are being given all over the world at any time. So be prepared. But I'm really liking how this is turning out. It's very lightweight, as I said. Only thing I need to do is reinforce the zipper, I mean the stitching on it, and then put more pockets on it because I love to make bags with pockets. Like there's one pocket on the outside of the bag. See that? And I'd like to get a zipper for the back for the pocket as well. And then on the inside, it's lined with a red sweatshirt fabric that I acquired for free as well. And the red sweatshirt fabric is very soft. The handle in itself is a sweater. This is sweatshirt fabric, and then one other side is a sweater material that was acquired through a giveaway once again. And I tried the sweater on, and I didn't really like the way the sweater looked on me, so I thought I could use it in one of these projects. It's upside down. But yeah, this is another one that I've been working on. I'm really loving it. Yep. For so a lot of you graffiti artist fans, bam. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you guys is this one. Dun, dun. So, the close up of that. So angel numbers 1111. Does this look familiar? If you are watching this not live, then you know this does look familiar. But if not, let me show you the bag I showed in the beginning of this live stream. Does this look familiar or what? So this fabric I used on this bag of that t-shirt I was telling you about is the same fabric I used. This is the other part of the t-shirt that I used. And yeah, see? You can buy it as a pair. Well, yeah. Let me show you what it says on it. It says angel numbers. Yeah. Tap into, let's get closer. Tap into your intuition, quiet the mind, and, oh God, listen closely. So, creativity, innovation, be open to receiving. So if you've been seeing 1111 a lot, this is definitely calling out to you. I'm going to put something on the back of the bag. I haven't quite figured out what that could be. The green fabric that I used for the base of the bag was created using this pillowcase that I got for free. I loved the fabric, the green fabric on there. Isn't that pretty? Like a silk fabric, or more, not silk, satin is what I wanted to say. And I think it's really beautiful. It's very lightweight, like the other one. And I intend on putting pockets on this inside, and also on the outside of the bag. I found a really cool zipper. It fits. It's the same exact size. Thanks for the 3 thumbs up. It fits on there. It'll fit perfectly. There's a little shop I like to go to, and I can get some really cool things there, and they sell zippers. So, and then I was given this here for free. It's like a skirt with shorts in it. Not quite my style. So I decided to use this possibly for the back of the bag and to use for fringe on the bag. I like the fabric. Look, check out the fabric. Isn't that pretty? It's very pretty. It's polyester fabric. Some people don't like polyester, but when it comes to using polyester fabric for these kinds of projects, I'm cool with it because it works just fine. So that's what I'm going to be using, either to line the bag or to use for fringe on the bottom, because see how it has fringe on the bottom of the bag? But I want more, and I want to do beading on it as well. So, yeah. So that's the last. There's only one more bag I wanted to show you guys. And after I show you that bag, I'm going to start working on that bag. So let's put away the bags. So I hope you enjoyed the presentation of all of these bags I've been working on so far. And I hope you're enjoying this live stream, whether you're watching it live or not. Do realize if you're interested in purchasing any of my art, my Cash App, you can go tap. My cash tag is Darkmoon Doll. There seems like there's a delay in this live stream, so I'll move a little bit slower. Just trying to put all this stuff up. Just kind of model these things for you. And I've been given a lot of fabrics from neighbors recently here to help out with finishing projects. So I don't think this quite fits. Yeah, it can probably fit on your. Let me take off my sweater, then I can show you if it fits on my shoulder. Let's see. Let's put it right here. It can fit on your shoulder. Like if you have a smaller arm, it can, but you can just hold it like this, or even on your arm like that. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go and turn down the heat. I put the heat on low here because I was getting cold. But this is the next bag I've been working on. Let me show you that first. And I recently did a 2-part video about this bag. And I posted it here yesterday, I believe. And this, yeah, it's 2 parts, as I said. And I showed you what progress I made and how I acquired the fabrics. And someone already has claimed this bag. So, yeah. I'm really happy. Thank you, kind soul. Because I love creating these bags, and relaxing is fun. I love it. I just love it. This bag is to finish the petals on the fabric heart petal, the petals on the fabric heart flower. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to have a fabric flower on the other side with petals. And as I spoke of, I believe, in the video about this purse, I'm going to put an evil eye in the middle. It represents protecting the heart. And the flower is like the heart because the flower is delicate like a heart. And you have to protect your heart. Your heart is delicate. So that's the symbolism behind this bag. And this bag is fairly light. This handle is very nice and strong. It's sturdy. So yeah. So that's basically all that I have to do. I'm going to do a little beading on it as well, and then it'll be complete. So I'm going to do this here. Is there a way I can't pause the live stream? I'll be all right. I think I'll be all right. The warmth here. I'm going to switch you guys back a little bit, and I'm going to start working a little bit on there, and just to see who shows up too. It's been a while since I did a live stream, and if I did more often, then I think people would show up. But a lot of people show up. But I appreciate those who have shown up. So thank you to you guys, and I appreciate the 4 thumbs up as well. So I've got my little sewing kit here. I'm gonna start sewing here. Since this is copyright free, I could probably turn this up. And now I can do it. So what I'm about to do is put another petal onto this bag. As you have probably seen on, let me turn this down, I'm yelling over this. As you've probably seen on the 2-part video I did, you probably have seen that I have some really cool psychedelic patterns going on here, and this is one of them. I showed you this. Go to my 2-part video about this bag that I did and posted yesterday, and I'll tell you everything it is you need to know about where the fabric originated completely. But basically, someone donated this clothing item to me, and it didn't quite fit the way I wanted it to, so I decided to use it for this bag. And specifically, I'm using it for the petals on the bag that I'm making for the flower. So let me see if I have, I think I cut up little scraps here. I hope you guys are feeling like life is worth living and feeling happy about where you are in life. A lot of people struggle with that. And a lot of times the reason why you struggle with your lot in life, for a lot of people, I'm not saying everybody, but for a lot of people, it can be because, this right here so you can see what I'm doing. It can be because you are listening to other people instead of listening to your own intuition. A lot of people are still spending a lot of time listening to others and looking to others for advice when they fail to realize that all the answers they need are inside of themselves. If they were able to do something like this is another reason why I like to create art like this. The reason why I like to create art like this is because it gives me time to think. It gives me time to look at what I'm dealing with in my life right now and understand it better. Through my eyes and not through someone else's eyes. Although somehow I got my needle stuck in there. Okay. See it through others' eyes instead of your own eyes. That's not good. This is your life. This isn't somebody else's life. So why are you looking to someone else all the time in order to know what to do with your life situations, your life dramas, and your life complications? Thing is that You have to have something to feel motivated to wake you up in the morning, to continue with this mission of your spiritual life path. If you don't, you'll probably succumb to the dangers of gossip, slander, and lots of mischief and mayhem. And that's not good for your spiritual path here. It's so easy to get caught up in the mix of every little drama that goes on around you. But what about the dramas that are going on inside of you? What is that about? A lot of people create drama outside of themselves because drama exists inside of themselves. So they want to skidoo away from that inner drama of themselves and create dramas about other people. And that's not in just one area of the world, it's all over the world that's happening. This reaches through politics, Hollywood, the common housewife, whatever. It doesn't matter. Gossip is everywhere. And the reason why gossip exists is because people are afraid to confront themselves. They're afraid to resolve these unresolved issues that they have been running away from all of their lives. I speak from experience. I've experienced that. I mean, there's things that I don't want to deal with, but if dealt with, then things would be a lot better and run a lot smoother. Instead of dodging these uncomfortable situations all the time, confront them strong and know that you are here with your whole spirit family. You're not here alone. I feel alone sometimes too, as far as when I get frustrated about certain things, needing to have certain things in my life to make my life run a lot more smoothly. But what do I do instead of complain about it? What would be more constructive? Because the inner turmoil is real. A lot of the reason why people end up starting a lot of drama or being in the midst of drama and not even thinking they are, but they are, is because the drama inside is too much. So they keep the drama of themselves inside, caged inside, and create outer dramas towards other people and make it so dramatic and loud that they don't have to deal with their own dramas. This is good. This is occurring all over the world. This is occurring, like I said, it's occurring in politics, occurring in Hollywood, occurring in the regular old housewife's home or whatever. It's everywhere. The drama is everywhere. And your challenge is to resolve your own inner drama. It is, and that's something people are afraid of. They're afraid of themselves. They're afraid of their gifts. They're afraid of the magic that they hold within that's been given to them by God. They're afraid. And the more that you're afraid, the more you become paralyzed. And the more you become paralyzed, the more you start to have what's called an artist block, a writer's block, a no motivation to get up in the morning. If you're facing that kind of situation right now in your life, I suggest, and this is a suggestion, is make your morning right, or whenever it is you wake up. Say positive things to yourself in the morning when you wake up. You know, give thanks for being awake and alive and your heart beating and being able to breathe in and out and to be able to take in all the beautiful things around you, because there's so many beautiful things around you. And a lot of times it's hard to see those beautiful things when we're wrapped up in anxiety, fear, jealousy, stress, rage, hopelessness, you name it. Set your day, set the day up right, or let your spirit team set up the day. Wake up in the morning and say, thank you, God, for another breath. Thank you, God, for letting me be here to learn so much. It's upside down. Let's turn it right side up. So yeah, it's coming along. I'm gonna be defining the heart a little bit more because it seeing like the heart's getting lost in the sauce of this flower. But I'm gonna define the heart a little bit more by, see if I can show it to you. Oh, down went the this is live. Down with the basket of thread. But anyway, that was exciting. But I'm gonna define the heart a little bit more and finish with it. I think it's coming along really well. What do you guys think? Let me know if you like. Yeah, it's coming along well. So I'm going to continue with making the flower here. This, I don't think I sewed it in. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's just sewed all the way down. So when I make my handmade garments, I sew them very, very meticulously well to the point where I don't want anybody saying that their bag fell apart within a week or something like that. There is a misconception that because a garment or a handbag, accessory type of deal, if it's made hand sewn, then it's going to be weak. And that's just not true. I mean, maybe with some other people, but not with me. I do my best to look over the piece of art, the creation, after it is completed through the process of it being completed. So basically what I'm doing is just folding up the fabric so I can make it a size that makes sense to make another flower, fabric flower. I really enjoy doing tutorials at one point. I have a lot of them up here on my YouTube channel, so feel free to check them out. I don't feel like doing a tutorial when it comes to this one right now. And it got to the point where I didn't want to do tutorials because I want people to be inspired to create something that's authentic and not just replication of what I've created. So that's a part of why I'm doing this live stream, is to encourage people. You could be inspired, but do your best to just be authentic and not strive to have something look like yours, like someone else's. I mean, strive to make your art authentic and not look like someone else's, is what I meant to say. So yeah. All right. So I think I've come along really well. My goal today was to finish this flower by the afternoon. And I think I'm about at the goal. It's a little after 12:30. With these projects, I've been really on myself with having a goal of how long I want to work on it and how far I get depends on my energy level. So yeah. And if you see any of these bags and you want one of them for yourself, but they're not finished, feel free to email me at scarydolllady@gmail.com and just say to me, I watched your live stream and I saw such and such bag. I saw the 1111 small bag. I saw the Mario bag and I'm interested in purchasing it. How much does it cost? So you can email me at scarydolllady@gmail.com, and that'll be in the description below as well. Hey guys, hey guys, I'm sorry that I disconnected, and it seems like talking is out of sync. So I don't know what's up with this. I might just call it and continue. Oh, now it's working now. Fine. For a while, my voice wasn't syncing up to my lip movements, and that really is distracting for me. So yeah, I can't move too many dramatic moves. But we're back, and I'm still working on this really beautiful bag. Thank you so much for watching this video. Whenever you're watching it, not live, I appreciate you. I'm gonna just start working on it some more because my okay, now it's all synced up. It just took a while for my lips and my voice to be synced up. There's nothing worse than that. It feels like it's a foreign film or something. Nothing wrong with foreign films because I like foreign films, but you know what I mean. Okay, let me figure out where I put my needle. Here's my needle. Okay. Someone had mentioned to find a way to put super chats onto my live. So I'm gonna look that up. If anybody knows about that, feel free to let me know. I'd be appreciative of that very much so. So yeah, I really love creating upcycle, recycled the thread here in a little bit. I do want to get some beeswax for that. But anyway, to get to thread, put the thread in the needle, the eye of the needle. I should put my glasses on. But guess what, guys? I can't find my glasses. Oh well. Let's see. Good thing I buy needles with a big eye in them. That's a tip. If you have not the best eyesight, then get the needles like this. The needles like this with a bigger eye in them. I just have to be patient. Oh shit, I gotta do this. I mean shekels. Didn't hear that. Oh shekels. I'm gonna spend my time cutting this needle. Okay, I got it. I got it, guys. I got it. I love the show. And if you don't love the show, there's something else that you like to do that's creative. I'm sure. I mean, if you can't figure that out, what that is that you like doing that's creative, then go back to your childhood. Enjoy it so much. I mean, what brought you joy and happiness when you were a child that you liked doing? That would be the first place to start. All right. I was trying to fill it up to the point where I can see this. There's like there's an eye on my phone. Yeah, in the middle. See that? What that is? What? And when I got this jumper given to me, I didn't even know that it had these kind of. Yep. I've got another jumper like this, bell bottom jumper, and I guess that's what you'd call it. And it is a different color, and it too fits very oddly. So I might end up doing the same thing that I did with this jumper's fabric that I'm working with. So I'm just gonna stop talking to you. Even if I bring it closer, you guys have to be tilted. Oh, you can see what I'm doing. Never mind. Well then. I want to tell you guys a little story. Turn this down a little bit. I was out and about the other day, and I had on. If you guys know, see my channel a lot, you see I wear this shirt that has a Van Gogh uh, painting on it. Anyway, I was going on my way, and I looked across the way, and I saw a poster of Van Gogh. I'm telling you, there's no coincidence in this world. I was able to get the eye on there. Look at that. Yeah. But yeah, there's no coincidences in this world, because why would all of a sudden I'd see a Van Gogh painting? It was one, it was two. Well, I wouldn't say it's a painting, it was a painting, like a print of a painting. And there was two of them side by side. They were a little bit faded, like they've been there before, those posters. But I had my Van Gogh shirt on. And I just feel like it's a sign to keep going. And my major influence as far as an artist is Van Gogh. I have a lot of artists that I like and appreciate. Van Gogh is by far my favorite out of all of them. And I liked his approach to art, how he would layer it on thick of the painting. The oil paint would be layered on thick. Even a little bit of the eye in this part too. You see that? But yeah, I like that. That he'd layer it on thick. So I do that with my paintings when I paint. I layer the paint on thick on the canvas. And now with my art, it's fabric. I'm making it more three-dimensional. Yep. I'm making it more three-dimensional, layering on the thickness like I would if I was painting. So take a break every now and then to show you. Right. Oh, look, we're at the 52-minute mark. That's not too bad. I'll see how long that we're allowed to do a live stream, because it's been a while since I've done a live stream. I don't know if I've done one that's over too much over an hour, so we'll just go for an hour and see what's up. And then I'll come back tomorrow, same time, same place, and we'll continue with the live stream. I think I want to do more live streams because I want to connect with you guys. When I do the videos, just make a video and post it, I don't feel like I'm connecting with you guys as much as I want to. So through doing these live streams, I feel like I can connect with you all more. And I'm gonna be doing live streams not just with my art. I'll be doing live streams of all different types of topics as well. So look forward to that. I wanted to make all these different separate, channels for all the different interests I want to talk about. At this time, I'm just going to do a lot of things on one channel. That's just how it's going to be on this channel, as it always has been. Well, it actually not always has been. I started it off this channel wanting it to just be about my freeform jet lag journey. I don't have freeform jet lags anymore, as you can see. I've got micro locks, flaming hot Cheeto micro locks. So some people are seeing it as pink, some see it as orange. Depends on what the light is given. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing videos on all kinds of stuff. The next live stream I'm gonna be doing too, another one, probably later on in the day, is the difference between microlux and interlocks, because that can get confusing for some people, even me. So I thought it was one way, and then people were telling me another way. So, hey. So yeah, are we at the hour mark? Not yet. I'm gonna continue sewing and talking, and then once it turns an hour, I'm gonna skidoo on out. So thank you so much to whoever's watching right now, and to those who have decided to watch it, on the replay. So yeah, I hope you guys are finding creative things to do in your days and in your nights. When you get creative, you stay out of mischief. It's a known fact. If you're able to put your creative energies to work and do constructive things, then you won't blow your top as much. For instance, you get angry at somebody, instead of like going over there and punching them in the face, or going over there and punching them in the face, or I mean, hey, I mean, if it's self defense, what's needed is what's needed. But I mean, if you're really angry about somebody or someone, one way to get that anger out is to go do something creative with that anger. Whether it's to write a little short story about it, perhaps, do a little drawing about the situation, write about it, sing about it. There's always a more creative way of handling things in this world. So, and I'm not saying to roll over and play dead if someone's trying to strangle you to death, or yelling in your face, right? Ah, you know what I mean? Definitely action needs to be taken, but other than that, ignore the riffraff, because that's basically what these people are. The riffraff. Here's the other. Here's going to be the other pedal. It's looking awesome. I'm loving it. Yeah, it takes your mind off of stupid shit, because people get so into the drama. It's ridiculous. The drama can like really like destroy you. It can make you and then destroy you. The whole build. It was some show that my son liked on Nickelodeon a long time ago. This guy dressed in all white with long hair. I think it was like Bill Destroyed Build or something like that. It's so symbolic for what goes on in this world, in the Matrix world, in the 3D world. When you get to different dimensions, that's when it gets more rational and understandable. And dealing in energies of a more mature nature. And mature, mature doesn't always mean older. Mature means evolved. Mature means learning, you know. So let's turn this off and sink that in. Let that sink in. Let's get into the music. I'm like, okay, where's that thread and needle? It's in my hand. Feel free to share this that I'm doing these live streams if you like with your friends and family, because a lot of what I'm talking about I feel like can help people really. I mean, to unleash their creativity. A lot of people are still to connect to their inner child. So I think I'm gonna end this video because it's feeling glitchy. So thank you for joining me. All your dreams come true. May I be the inspiration to help you to unleash your creativity today and always. Brightest blessings to you all, and I will see you soon. Let me just model this.